Hi guys, and welcome back to the Trek Collector. Yes, it has been a while, but hey, last year was the 50th anniversary and there was lots of goodies. But this, today, I am happy to say I have been hunting for this for about 2 years now, probably. It's to do with the Star Trek, the official Starship collection, and this is by the Agozi. This is the Japanese Borg cube, and unlike the UK version, which is this fella here, which was based on First Contact, the one that Diagozi did in Japan was from the Best of Both Worlds as seen on TV in Star Trek The Next Generation. Now, this, my friends, is a very, very hard one to get. It is a subscriber's gift if you signed up to the collection like you did here. You got 5 free gifts or so forth, and this was one of them that Eaglemoss supplied. But in Japan, you got this one. It is smaller, but it is very, very hard to get. I had to get it from Japan. I had to get it from an auction site, and unfortunately, I had to use a third-party source. So I'm not going to go into the details of how I got it, due to simple reasons, as I don't want to recommend anything where people mightn't be able to get it or lose money. So it's a chance I took for myself, but I do want to review this because this has been bugging me for a very, very long time. Once I seen the images of this ship, I just knew I had to have it as part of the collection. It won't be released in the UK. That has been said on a number of times by Eaglemoss. But without me going on any further, let's take a look at the Diagos Borg Cube from Best of Both Worlds. Okay, folks, so here she is. So, as I said, it is smaller. A lot smaller, actually. So, here's the box that she comes in. And this is her. So, we'll just take the plastic cover off. And we'll take her out. So, this is it. So, away with the box. And let's have a look at her. So, this is one highly detailed Borg cube from Best of Both Worlds, and isn't she fantastic? I have to say now I'm well impressed with this. Very pricey for me, unfortunately, but it couldn't be helped. It's part of an ongoing collection. I'm sure a lot of you by now have heard of the official Starship collection, ran by Eaglemoss over this side of the world. And as I said, this is what the Japanese did. There is stories behind it. I won't get into it, really, to be honest with you. I think it's a touchy subject. But a lot of fans on this side of the pond have been screaming for this. And as I said, it's a very, very hard one to find. Now, this has taken me a very, very long time. Painstakingly going through the Japanese site of, as I said, it's kind of like their version of eBay. And this does light up. I will kill some lights in a few minutes, but isn't she fantastic? Now, I did pay crazy money for her. Let's be realistic. It's a hard sought off item. It could only be got through a bidding website. Now, lucky enough for me, I kind of paid the average price what people have been paying, and you can expect up to around. You're looking at around the £80 sterling to the €100 mark, and that's kind of what they are going for. If you're lucky to get one cheaper than that, fair play to you guys. You've obviously hit it at the right time, but she is pricey. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's down to a collector themselves, to be honest with you. It completes a collection, to me anyway. This is very, very high sought after, so let's go into it more closely. It's very, very funny, but it looks so much better on video. It's gas when you hold it, it's just small and you're like, wow. But the detail in this is fantastic. And to me, you know what? To hell with it. I'm glad I paid the money for it. Now, I was lucky enough I got an Enterprise D plaque with it. So I kind of got one of the first two gifts that was part of the collection. So I have another Enterprise D plaque. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. As I said, it's kind of a tough one. I'm kind of using some of the plaques from the Eaglemoss collection for my models that I'm building at the moment. So you know, I think that the Eaglemoss plaques are going to be a nice addition to my 1350 TOS Enterprise when it's done, and my refit Enterprise when it's done. And I also have an Enterprise C in process of being built, but we haven't got a plaque yet for that. I've also got a plaque for my Defiant model, which is nearing completion. But as I said, this is one fantastic little ship. Now, it is a lot smaller than the Borg Cube that we got in the UK. So the initial problem with the Borg Cube is, like, realistically, it's meant to resemble the one from First Contact. It's just... it's not great, let's be honest. It was a free gift. You can get it now on the Eaglemoss website without being a subscriber if you want it. You know what I mean? There's a huge difference between the size of the two. But I think Diagozi decided to go, instead of scale, they went for more detail. And to me, that is absolutely beautiful. So bear with us 2 minutes, I'll be back, and I'll kill the lights on it. Okay, so there it is with all the lights killed in the background. She is pretty sweet, actually, I have to say. I am actually, you know, I'm over the moon. I'm delighted I got it. It was something I wanted to get for a long time. And, you know, finally managed to get it. As I said, the joys of Japanese bidding wars. But there she is beside the Borg Cube that we got in the UK. But she is absolutely fantastic, isn't she? Look at that. So I'm interested to hear your comments below, guys. And just, you know, subscribe to the channel and keep watching myself and Damien, aka Irish Trekkie, on the Nerd Escape, and check out his Eaglemoss reviews. But this is something. It doesn't come with a magazine. Neither did the UK one, but she is fairly sweet. And I will drag out a starship now just to compare sizes. So I've dragged out two ships. I've brought out the E for the First Contact Borg Cube and the Enterprise D. And as you can see, it shows how small the Japanese one is actually in comparison to the D. But she looks absolutely fantastic. I still actually love it to bits. I was surprised by the size. I thought it would have been bigger. But to be quite honest with you, with the level of detail I'm put into it, it looks fairly a close match to what we've seen on Best of Both Worlds. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for more. As I said, there's one or two more interesting things coming up. And keep following us on myself and Irish Trekkie on the Nerd Escape. Until the next review, guys, take care, live long and prosper, slán, and be good little Trekkies. Take care, guys.